Happy Monday. I also need a VA. So if anyone has any leads to direct me to a VA, that would be great.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Dee. Josh Earl, come on up.
What's up, family? Good morning. I need more referral partners for business funding and for credit repair. And I also need a person to help with, like, I guess, appointment setting as well, receiving those clients that come in.
Boom. Thank you so much, Josh Earl. Derek Chase.
I need a social media manager, just somebody I can send content to, and they can do all the posting and all that, because I hate social media. So I need somebody else to do that for me.
Awesome. I know we have a couple strategists in here. If you are a social media strategist, drop it in the chat. Coretta, you are our last hand. Come on up.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Coretta Dixon, and I am launching Signature Impact Partners. We're a coaching practice, and I need introductions to corporate America, director level and up leaders to do a focus group to make sure that my framework is going in the right direction.
Awesome. Awesome. I love it. Thank you so much, Coretta. All right, y'all. Well, that is all the time that we have. Look, there is, like I said earlier, there is power in community. So if you did not get the opportunity to say what it is that you might need, if you did not get the opportunity to raise your hand, guess what? Still go ahead in the main group chat and drop what it is that you're looking for, because you never know. There might be somebody here that can assist you with what it is that you need, okay? But without further ado, you guys already know I have the honor, the privilege, the pleasure of bringing up the man, the myth, the legend, podcast king extraordinaire himself.
Now this goes out to all of my beautiful people. I'm J Star, you know it's nice to meet ya. 7:45 a.m. catch me on the morning meetup, hosted by David Shands.
Family, what is happening? Good morning. I hope all is well. Happy last Monday of October. I heard a little something about a little meetup. Y'all let me know what that's doing, okay? Because I'll be in Houston today. And I'm really, really excited to connect with y'all. So I don't know who's going to be over logistics for that, but yeah, let's make that thing shake, okay? Real quick, I wanna pull up some stats that I found. Okay. Did you know that Instagram was built in 8 weeks, but the prototype that actually got funded, the prototype for Instagram that got funded, it was coded in 5 days. Slack is a software that a lot of people use. It pivoted from a gaming company to a communications app in less than 5 days. That pivot actually led to a $27 billion exit. Twitter was built in about 5 days during a hackathon. Airbnb's original website, where they were just like renting out air mattresses to stay in people's living room, it went live in under a week before the major design conference. There was a conference coming up, and they actually built the website in less than a week. The Just Do It campaign with Nike was written and approved less than 5 days. The Beatles recorded their debut album, Please Please Me, in 1 day, a total of 13 hours. That Old Town Road record by Lil Nas X that went viral on TikTok went viral in 5 days. He recorded the record and made it go viral on TikTok in 5 days. South Park creators made the first episode of South Park in less than 5 days. Jordan Peele wrote the core concept for Get Out in less than a week. Tupac recorded most of All Eyes on Me in 3 days. The first computer was programmed for a new mission in 4 days. in 1940, in the 1940s, by the way. Apollo 13 astronauts were rescued in less than 5 days after a life-threatening explosion in 1963. The March on Washington, where Martin Luther King did the I Have a Dream speech. It was organized in roughly 5 days. Walt Disney built Disneyland's first complete ride concept in under 5 days after sketching it down on a napkin. During World War II, engineers built a fully functional bridge across the Rhine River in about 4 days. There are many people that have lost 5 to 10 pounds in 5 days. Many entrepreneurs make $10,000 to $50,000 in under 5 days just by launching the right offer. Nowadays, a person can go from an idea to a published book in about 5 days. Here's my question for you, family. What can you accomplish in 5 days? I want us to look at some of the things that we've seen done 5 days. This week, we have a perfect week. We have the perfect week this week. Monday through Friday. Friday is the end of the month. Today is the start of the week. And how many days do we have between today and Friday? We got 5 days. We've got 5 days, a perfect 5 days. Today's conversation is what can we accomplish in the next 5 days if we're being intentional about it? Isn't that incredible? I don't know if you know it, but your entire life can change in 5 days. You can meet someone today. Here, listen, I totally expect to go to Afrotech. I leave today. I come back Friday. I 100% totally expect for my life to be changed forever by Friday. I expect it. I can meet someone and that be the catalyst for a $100 million exit. I was watching a clip on Instagram this morning of Bob Johnson, who started BET, and he did this interview. I can't wait to go look at the whole interview. I just saw clips of it this morning, but my man said, I went into the office of his partner, the investor at the time, and he said, he pitched this idea. The guy says, how much do you need? He says, I need about $500,000. And this is maybe 80s, 70s, 80s, 1980s, I believe, 70s, maybe. But he said, I need $500,000. The guy says, I give you $120,000 for 20% equity in the company or the idea. I give you the other $320,000 as a loan. They wound up selling the company for $4 billion. Now, I don't know when he met the man. I don't know how long it took him to sell him on this idea. But I'd imagine it was probably an intense 5 days between ending at the time he said, I'm going to give you this money, and starting with knowing I'm about to walk into this man's office and ask him. How long does it take you to come up with the idea that's going to change your life? Probably not more than 5 days. How long does it take to put it together, the infrastructure or the team, or at least start mapping out the components of the thing that's going to make you millions in 2026? I would imagine not more than 5 days. We have a good, strong 5 days, right? Who's excited about the next 5 days? Can we go on a 5-day sprint? Can we go on a 5-day run? Yes? Anybody with me on this? Can we go on a 5-day run? I don't know what you did before this day, this year, the other however many months, 10 months of the year. I really don't even care what you're going to do after this week. I want us to stay focused and put it all on the line this week. And how do we do that? Let's get into the call. Okay? How do we do that? Let me get to my notes. Let me get to my notes. Okay. Actually, I'm not even going to go to my notes. We are going to have a conversation. Not even going to my notes. Because I feel like you don't really need a lot of strategy. You just need to see something. Okay. For the people that are on the call right now, I need maybe 1 or 2 people that's not super long-winded that can remember a time where you accomplished something major in a short period of time. Something you thought was going to take a long time, but it actually didn't take a long time. It was a short window of time. I need maybe 1 or 2 hands real quick to set the tone. Is there anybody that accomplished something major, short period of time? Val and Kyle, and then we'll get into it. Val, what's up?
What's up, Dave? I reached out to my alumni chapter, and one of the people that helped me, Rick Spencer, I said I wanted to pitch my screenplay, and I ended up pitching my screenplay in 2005 to an MGM exec. That happened in 3 days because I just wanted to find out who could help me in Hollywood that graduated from the same college I went to.
Let's go. Love it. Love it. Kyle King, talk to me. What up?
What's up, brother? Years ago when I came on the podcast, so connecting with the right people, connecting with you, we did 45,000 in 3 days after the podcast episode dropped.
Whoo. Love it. Love it. We have one more person. Antoine, what up?
Hey, what's going on, Dave? So I got a t-shirt brand, right? So I wasn't selling any shirts in a while, so I had a deadline to do 5 shirts in 5 days. I actually sold 12 shirts in like 3 days, just being intentional.
Woo. Love it. Love it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. All right. Y'all, the first thing we are going to have to start with, is the objective. We're going to have to start with the objective. What is the objective? Let's think long and hard about this, okay? Let's think about this. What is the objective? What's our goal? What's the goal? What's the objective? We got 5 days. We got 5 days. I need us to spend some time. Listen, I'm not in a rush. Hope you're not in a rush. I ain't got nowhere to go. Don't feel pressure. I'm asking you to let me know, what is the objective? Have we thought about, if we were going to go on a 5-day run, I mean, this is going to be the most successful 5 days we've ever experienced in our life. What would that look like? What would that look like? Come on. Just take a look. Just take a minute. Take a minute. Let me get to my chat real quick. Take a minute. What, like, I'm talking about a very intentional objective. Not just to say our life is going to change, but specifically, what can we do within a 5-day period that will change our life forever? What would need to be done, bro? If I could put my foot on the gas, bro, and it's some things that maybe aren't even in my control, but this is going to be my objective. I want to have, I'm going to be able to start adding influencers to this app this week, and I will have 5 people that are going to be paid guests for podcasters on Podloop by Friday. Somebody can go book. I'm going to call my developer team and say, what do we need to do to have this done by Thursday? Okay. I'm starting a brand new YouTube channel, And let me tell you, it is challenging to start a brand new YouTube channel, especially while you're building like 2 other ones. And I don't recommend this for anybody. However, I'm starting to segment the hot seat as a show, social proof as a show, and then all my random stuff so it's not mixed in there. I learned this at Vid Summit. That your channel should have some sort of consistency, and mixing vlogs with interviews is not the best practice. It's difficult. I have a YouTube channel that I set up on Friday. It has 0 subscribers. We will have 1,000 by Friday, which hits the number for subscribers to be monetized on that channel. 2 things that I believe that will set the tone for the rest of the year. 2 things that will set the tone for the rest of the year. What is the objective? What is the goal? What can we accomplish by Friday? Listen, I'm stacking stuff. I didn't have enough time to put it together, and obviously I'm putting this out for you all, but on the plane, I need to figure out this 5-day run. I need to get a commitment of at least $25,000 for Podcast Summit. This is a 5-day run for me. I want to give this thing everything I got for 5 days. Many of us never give the thing everything we got for a certain period of time. I need to lock in this deal with High Level. I'm too passive and I kind of let it work. I need to lock in the deal. We need the contract done by Thursday. Oh, did I tell you about my deal with High Level? No? Oh, okay. So long story short, at Podcast Summit, I pitched the co-founder of High Level on a YouTube on building out a podcast. And he said, okay. And it was really, really cool because I'm like, bro, it's a genius idea. You have High Level. There are people that are building multi-million-dollar businesses on your platform. You need to have a podcast where we go talk to these people, get their story, understand what they're doing. In every single episode, we show the back end of their High Level because it does a couple things. The audience says, wow, I'm impressed by this story. And 2, if I want to have what they have, I need to have the tools or be using the tools that they're using. So I need to get High Level. And I've been working this deal very passively. And they sent me an email last week saying, okay, here's the deal. Let's lock it in. I reply back, let's lock it in. If I didn't have this 5-day run, I would not email them today. But guess what I'm going to do today? Guess what I'm going to do today? I'm going to do the activity that leads to the finish line of Friday. It's going to start. Come on, I need to see some stuff in the chat, man. I need to see some stuff in the chat, bro. What are we doing this week? It starts with the objective. If you don't have an objective, if you don't have a certain amount by, like, how many by then, we're not going to do anything. Right? Not that we're not going to do anything, but we'll do a fraction of what we could if. Listen, I need an answer. Pitch the show. I'm not pitching shows because, like, man, I had a really good conversation with Ray Daniels yesterday. Y'all gotta go see my live at One Music Fest. Bro, I got the capacity to do so much. I gotta stop being afraid to bring on more people to accomplish this stuff, and I understand how to make it happen. And all of this stuff leads to this one pie loop, $100 million exit. But I gotta get busy, bro. I'm playing way too. I've been coasting. 100 ebooks sold by Friday. Come on. You got this. I need to set appointments to record 5 YouTube episodes. Let's do it. Gather, pitch 250,000 in sponsorships for Pure Lighthouse Media to launch 50 new podcasters next year. I love that. 100 books sold by Friday. I love it, Chef Harry. You got this. I'm planning for 2026 this week for my business and church. I need to run ads for my webinar. Absolutely. Love it. Launching my community open enrollment for 2026. Let's go. Open enrollment is when? Friday? Let's go. I dropped my book last night, and my goal this week is to sell 100 books so I can pay my mortgage and not tap into my emergency fund. 100 by Friday. Done and done. Get 10 people in my paid community. Done by Friday. Got to edit 3 videos this week. Not bad. We want to sell 10K selling our ebooks. Let's go. Need to finish my first chapter of my book. Yep, I believe, Timothy, that you could do a lot more than that in 5 days if they could build Twitter in 5 days. Get my first client for my AI chat business. I believe, Nicholas, you could do a lot more than that. By Friday, you can get your first client by today if you're intentional. Get a good tenant by Friday. I need to sell 100 body scrubs by Friday. The fact that you need to do it doesn't matter. I want to know that you're going to do it by Friday. Sell 50 books by Friday and launch my paid community. 4 high ticket funnels booked and paid for by Friday. Do y'all understand the work that it takes to become great? I was on my live stream yesterday talking to a guy. He has a Dave Chappelle chain on. And I said, bro, how you get that? He said, oh, I'm Dave Chappelle's DJ. And he was like, I was like, what's one thing you learned by working with him? He said, bruh, it's an amazing experience. He said he'll do a hold on, what does this mean? Sure. He goes and he'll do like a big show. So he'll do like Saturday Night Live or like he'll do a big show. And then he'll just go do like another small little comedy. He said once he got he gets the call to do a big show, he said he does a bunch of shows a week, like small comedy clubs. And he's just working. And we think that successful people are special just because they're special. And they're special because they work harder than us. Sell 100 tickets to Chicago Podcast Summit by Friday. Everyone on here is free. Just DM me. There we go, Carlos. What's the objective? Anybody here struggling with the objective? Anybody here struggling with the objective? Now, some of us know what we need to do. We just don't want to write it down or say it because we don't want to work that hard. But I'm betting that if you could just lock in, you'll win. Okay, here we go. First, we're going to identify what the goal is. Second thing, what has to be true by Thursday for us to accomplish this by Friday? We listed out what we need to accomplish by Friday. What has to be true? What has to be true? I want you to answer this question. What has to be true for me to get 5 people of influence to put their booking rate for podcasts on my new podcast marketplace? What has to be true? Well, the functionality has to be up. The Stripe has to be connected. We have to have our test payments. We have to have a clean website. We got to make sure it's not too much friction in there. And then I got to make calls to 20 people because these cool entrepreneur friends I got are busy. And their emergency is not my emergency. My goal is not their goal, which means if 20 people tell me they're going to do it right now, I can bank on 5 of them. Whose house do I got to pull up at and sign you up? This is on top of some other stuff that needs to be accomplished by Friday. I want this to be the most productive week I've had in a very, very long time while I'm outside the comfort of my own home, not even being in town, traveling. Still got to get it done. I didn't get somebody to commit to $25,000 sponsorship. What kind of work does that take in 5 days while I'm traveling? It's a lot of work, but I'm committed. So we need to say, what has to be true for someone to commit to a sponsorship? The sponsorship deck, which Cynthia sent me last week, I believe, or a little while ago. I need to attach the video to it, Cynthia, so I'm gonna send you that video. Video needs to be uploaded on YouTube, unlisted. Send it to, put it in the deck, embed it somehow, and I need to send it out to a bunch of people. So this is a list of things that have to happen for the big thing to happen. You all understand? Just put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. These are 2 separate steps. 1 step, identify the objective. 2, ask ourselves the question, what has to be true for us to accomplish this? 3rd thing, who do I need? Who do I need to assist in this big, audacious 5-day goal? Who do I need? Now, you might not have the first and last name of a person, but you might say, I need a video editor. You might say, I need a partner in this thing. I'm in this this Instagram group chat, and they're always talking about webinars and challenges and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, this is dope. And I believe webinars and challenges are a great way to launch anything. So we were all talking about partnerships, and people were like, yo, we could do something together. We could do something together. And I did not reply to I replied, but it wasn't, it's just like a passive thing. Like, yeah, we could do something together. Do I need to identify the person I'm going to partner with? They have an agenda. I have an agenda. We are going to make money together. Yes, but what is it that we are going to offer, and who am I going to offer this with? That might be somebody that you can consider to help you accomplish this goal. This is going to be the best week of your life. Can you just put that in the chat real quick? This is going to be the best week of my life. This is going to be the best week of my life. Because if we get clear on what the objective is, we understand what has to be true by Thursday, we get the right people. And number 4, commit to the work. Commit to the work. Here's what I want you to do within this number 4 step of committing to the work. Cancel something. Cancel something. maybe you play basketball with your friends 3 days a week. Don't go. I don't know. Maybe you have poker night. Maybe you go watch the game with your friends. Don't go. Every night around 7 o'clock, you jump on Call of Duty with your friends. Don't do it. Just don't play. Let's have something to do with your objective or your goal. Just don't go. Okay? Just don't do it. Just this week. Just this week. You have planned to go on a first date with somebody. You just met. Nice person. Don't go. Okay? How many? Okay. This might be a little harsh. And I'm not talking to everybody. So don't be offended. But I do know that me saying this is going to cause somebody to make some better decisions this week. Am I right? Don't do it. You'll be okay. They'll be there next week. The game will be there next week. You're going to disappoint somebody. And they're going to say, oh, no, I can't. I thought we made plans. I'm not going. Maybe. Maybe. No, I'm not saying I'm going to cancel all my plans, but I'm just putting it out there. What can we give up? Somebody throw it in the chat. Somebody throw it in the chat. If we're going to lock in this week. Now, all of us might not lock in this week, and I understand it. It's cool. I'm not trying to ruin your life. But for some of us, we need something to change and fast. Some of us, just some of us, not all of us, we need something to change quickly. And this week is the week. This week is the week. I'm super aggressive this week, talking to people crazy. We need to get this done. Well, I don't think I can't. Well, maybe I need to hire somebody else. We need to get this done. Talk to somebody disrespectfully this week. The fifth step, disrespect someone. No, I'm just playing. So, okay, we've got a few more minutes. I don't need to ramble. I really want to know what we're doing this week. Can we talk through it? And maybe we'll just leave the rest of the conversation open for, okay, I'm locked in. I feel like I know what I need to accomplish by Friday, but I need a little strategy. Yes, we got Q&A tomorrow, but today, how can I assist? Let's get it. Come on, somebody talk to me. Get them hands up. Everybody, hands go up. Talik, what's up?
What up, Dave? What's going on, fam? Oh man, I had my rental property tenant move out, and I let the property manager know that give me 30 days, and I will have it up and running. So those 30 days is gonna be smashed into, gonna be ready this week.
Yeah, let's go.
And
Let's
I gotta
get it.
paint the whole house and do some roof work, whole lot of stuff, yard work, everything.
Let's go.
Thanks, appreciate it.
My brother. Desiree, what's up?
Good morning. So, by the end of this week, I need to speak to some more continuing education providers, for the massage industry, because I'm working on building this app. So I need to flesh out exactly what they need. And well, I have an idea of what is needed, but in order for me to really hone in on exactly what to put into this app, I need to talk to at least 20 of them. And then hopefully sell it to them before I even build it. That's the goal.
Got it. So what are we accomplishing by Friday?
By Friday, I'm speaking to 20 CE providers.
Is that something you have set up already?
No.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Do you have the plan on how you're going to get to the 20?
Yes.
You're clear on it.
Clear.
Is there anything you're lacking?
Probably so, but I'll figure that out once I get there.
I love it. Good. All right. What's up, George? What's up?
How's it going? We actually have a meeting with the owners of a new luxury apartment complex, and they want me to open up a juice bar up in there. And so we meet with her today.
Okay.
And last night was the first night that I really sat down and started trying to strategize on how to go forth and put this thing all together. So this week is the goal to go ahead and lock everything down so that we can go forth and going forth with that.
Well, we say locking everything. I don't understand. We say
But
locking everything down.
what I mean by that is menu, the services that we're going to provide. I did a lot of chat GPT last night. They were saying that probably try to get you some massage therapists on deck since it's going to be like a one-stop
Hold on, real quick. Let's just back up real quick. What is the objective by Friday that you can celebrate when you accomplish it?
The objective will be having all of the systems I'm thinking of doing, the menu, the recipes, and all that stuff, getting all of the information what I need to do to make it a success so that we can get started and operating.
For the
Just
things that
restarting.
for the things that you just listed, you don't need 5 days to accomplish that.
Okay.
Getting the menus together.
It-
You said if you could say, I mean, this is what you do. You sit down for 30 minutes. You could do that.
Right. Employee staffing, some of the research I need to get done with the employees, I mean, the residents that's actually living at the apartment complex. I can have it all done. It's just, how can I say it? Basically,
I know how you can say it, George. I don't have a big goal by Friday.
I do.
It's all various stuff is what you're sharing with me.
Uh-huh.
It's just a bunch of stuff that needs to be done.
Okay. Okay.
But by Friday, if we had
Mhm.
to really go, I mean, we had to run through a wall by Friday. Like there has to be something. We got a meeting Monday, and it sounds like we're waiting to see what happens during that meeting to map out the rest of the week. But I'm saying by Friday,
Mhm.
we need to set a big goal because the big goal will tell us all the little things that we need to do to accomplish.
Mhm. Mhm.
So the answer that you have right now is I don't have a big goal by Friday and I need a little time to figure it out. Sounds like I could be off.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go. Because
All right.
there's 100,000 things that you need to do. Like, I mean,
Right.
there's a bunch of things. If I had you list out all the things you need to do, you can make a list.
Right.
You can write a Bible of things.
Okay.
But all of those things
Mm-hmm.
do not need to be done this week. There's a few of them for sure, but it needs to be
Okay.
based on what is my big goal for Friday.
Okay. Okay. I got it.
All right.
I got it. Thank you.
Cool. Good stuff. You're very welcome. Tish, what up?
Good morning, Dave. So,
Morning.
as I mentioned on my last time I spoke, I am currently furloughed. Friday was the first time that I missed the paycheck since I was probably about 15 or 16 years old. So I dropped my book last night. I've been going hard in the paint since this shutdown has afforded me the opportunity to do so. So I dropped my book at 7 p.m. last night. I sold 20 copies so far. My goal is to sell 100 in order to be able to pay my mortgage and not have to tap into my emergency fund. So what I need from everyone is let me know what I can do. I know I need to hit social media hard. I know I need to do that hard. I've been hitting up schools and libraries so I can try to speak with them. If you guys have any idea on how I can go harder in the paint, let me know. Because I'm gonna drop the link, Kelly.
How many do we have to sell?
I want to sell 100 or more Hey, I'm gonna run it up. I'm yeah, but 100 at least.
How many are we gonna sell by Friday?
I want to sell 100. I want to sell 100.
I don't care what you want to do. How many are you gonna sell by Friday?
I will sell 100. I
Okay,
will
cool.
sell 100.
So we'll sell 100 books by Friday. How are we gonna sell those 100 books by Friday?
So right now I'm hitting social media, TikTok, Instagram,
Whoa. Slow down. What does hitting social media mean?
being more visible on social media.
And what does that mean?
That means by getting on TikTok and doing videos showing my book,
When you
reading my
say
book,
getting on TikTok and showing videos, what do you mean?
promoting my book.
Cool. How many times are we going to get on TikTok and Instagram promoting the book?
I haven't set out that strategy. I haven't set out that strategy on how many times.
Well, that's what we're doing right now. How many do you think?
Yeah. So I can do at least probably three to four times a day. Yeah.
Okay. 3 to 4 a day. All right. And here's where I'm going to step in and help out a little bit. Those 3 to 4, don't make them all about selling the book.
Mhm.
If you're going to do like 3, 2 should be extreme value about what's in the book.
Okay.
And one of those can be about the book.
Okay.
Extreme value about what's in it, because I mean, you think about 2 valuable added posts every single day. That's 10 pieces of information that's going out. That's saying someone say, "Yo, I like that," and then one of those asks they might see
Right.
and be willing to buy. However, we may not sell 100 through social media in that way. So what's the next thing we're going to do? So first, we got 3 to 4 posts a day. What's next? What else?
I have connected with friends that are administrators in the school system, in the elementary school system, to see if I am able to come to the classroom and speak to the littles, read to the littles, just for exposure, so I can get footage of me reading to children. So I've done that.
Good. How many schools by Friday?
I didn't set a goal, but I'll say
That's why we're here.
I'm gonna say I can probably 20. I can say 20 within just my immediate area. Yeah.
You're gonna go read to 20.
Well, no, I'm gonna have to connect with the administrators for to get permission, but I can at least connect with at least 20. So it may not all happen this week, but the upcoming weeks.
Cool. So we'll make the 20 calls this week. How many are we gonna get in though by Friday?
That I don't know. It just depends on
Let's just act like we know.
Okay, my goal, this week 5. I'll say 5 could be reasonable. 5.
So we're gonna actually go into 5 schools.
Try to go into
this
5
week.
schools.
You're not gonna try to go into 5 schools. You're gonna go into
I'm gonna
5
go
schools.
into 5 schools. I'm gonna report back. I'm gonna go into 5 schools.
Man, this is so cool. We just built out a strategy for 100 books. We're gonna make 3 to 4 posts every single day. We're gonna call 20 administrators to schools. We're gonna go into 5 schools and read to the kids, and that be our pitch. What else? This is good.
What else can I didn't think about it, but when someone from MMU recommended that I go to the daycare centers, that was something that I wasn't thinking about. Going to the daycare centers and libraries was another one that I hadn't thought about. So when we broke up into breakout sessions, one of the team members advised that I do that. So that's another thing that I can make connections with. I see Barnes and Nobles. I see some people dropping some things in.
How many daycare centers this week?
That I don't know because that I'm not.
Let's just pretend that we know.
Let's say I'm gonna say 5. I can think of. I'm gonna say 5 because I know at least about 4 or 5 that are in the area.
Dang, this is a strong week. This week we're gonna make 3 to 4 posts a day.
I have nothing but time. Nothing but time.
You ain't got no job. You ain't got a job. You ain't got nothing to do. In the words of a famous philosopher, Smokey. 3 to 4 posts a day. We're gonna make calls to 20 schools. We're gonna go into 5 schools and read to the kids. We're gonna go into 5 daycares and read to the kids.
You can do that.
This is the beginning of a very strong week. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
And now we just have the objectives. And I want you to call some of your friends with kids, and we'll do 5 of those a day. 5 calls a day. And here's how I want you to approach it. Hey, girl, I just dropped my book and I got this business coach. I hired this business coach and I need you to help me with my homework.
Yeah.
And they're going to say, yes, I can help you with your homework. All right, cool. I'm about to ask you to buy my book. You don't have to buy the book though. But my coach said I have to call a certain amount of people every single day because if I do this activity, I won't have to go back to work.
Yeah.
So I'm about to give you this pitch
Yeah.
to buy my book because I need to practice this pitch. Okay. Again, you don't have to buy it, but I got a pitch. Will you let me practice? And they'll say yes. And you'll say, all right, cool. Yeah, I got this book. And I know you got some kids and they need da-da-da, whatever your sales pitch is. And make sure at the end of it, you say their name and ask them to buy. Hey, Janice, would you like to buy a book? Guess what? Relieves all pressure. You don't feel weird in front of your friend like you try to recruit them for something. You tell them up front what the objective, the objective is, and believe it or not, many of those people will buy. Hey, somebody throw a 1 in the chat if this strategy has ever worked for you. To blame me. Blame me. And the only reason I say it like that is because I be nervous. Now, some of y'all might just, I'm just gonna make the calls. But for me, I be nervous. I gotta tee it up a little bit so I don't feel weird in front of my friend asking my friend for money. Okay. Put it on me. Okay. So we could do 5. We could do 10 of those a day.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So what's our activity?
So my activity today is to
No, for the week.
For the week
Yep.
is to contact at least 20 schools, get into at least 5 schools, contact 5 daycares, reach out to my friends and pitch them.
How many? How many?
At least you said 10, right? We said 10, right?
Yep.
10 friends.
Mm-hmm.
And at least 3 social media posts, 3 to 4 social media posts today, every day.
You wrote them down, right?
I don't have them right down, but I will write them down.
Don't lose it. You got your marching orders. Friday is going to be an amazing day. You're going to surprise yourself. Okay.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate you,
You're
Dave.
welcome. Let's get to it. Nicholas. Oh, it's 8:57. Wow. Okay. Nicholas, what's up?
What's going on, man? Good morning.
Good, brother.
It's actually my first time talking in MMU.
Happy to have you, brother.
Yes. So for this week, I need to close my first 3 clients for my AI chatbot business.
I don't care what you need to do.
I will close 3 clients for my AI chatbot business. I'm going to cold call and email 20 clients a day or 20 leads a day for 100 by the end of the week. So I can get those first 3 clients.
I love that. Let's wrap some other activity in there that we can do, okay? Because the 20 calls the 20 emails aren't going to take all day, but let's wrap it. I want you to take it to the max this week, okay?
Okay.
Let's go. Good stuff. All right, family. It is 8:58, and I gotta get prepared because I'm going to the gym, and then I'm going to the airport. I'm sure we'll all meet up in Houston somewhere, Afrotech. I'll be out there. Family, I love you all so much, and I want you to love yourself enough for you to accomplish your goals. I want you to surprise yourself this week. Friday is going to come here it's going to be here in no time. We not only get to close out the week on Friday, but we also get to close out the month on Friday. And we are walking into November with momentum. If we use this week as a model, if we use this week as a model for what our weeks are going to look like moving forward, you'll be a millionaire in no time. Nella, if we can, over the next few minutes, still see these hands. Let's get these 4 people to get a chance to share. That would be incredible. Okay. Yes, so I want you all to share. All right, so Nella, over to you. Let's get busy, y'all.
All right. Thank you so much, David. All right, y'all. Sorry. Our building